Hello all, welcome back to the channel. In this session, let us see how to obtain the isometric projections using SolidWorks. Click on the SolidWorks installed in your computer, select Drawing, A4 size sheet, click on Custom Sheet Size, interchange these values. Give this value as 297 by 210 mm, mechanical standards or mm, click OK. Come to the right bottom corner of the screen, ensure it is in terms of mmgs and 1:1 scale factor. First thing is, I will take down the question. The question is like this. A rectangular pyramid of base 40 mm into 25 mm and height 50 mm is placed centrally on a rectangular slab of sides 100 mm into 60 mm and thickness 20 mm. Draw the isometric projection of the combination. Select the line command, draw a horizontal line. Now let us try to obtain the isometric projection of a rectangular slab of sides 100 mm into 60 mm. Dear learners, please do remember the first dimension should be taken towards your right hand side. That is 100 mm towards your right hand side and the next 60 mm towards your left hand side. Since it is a solid right, select 0.5 mm thickness, select line command, take any convenient point, draw a line of 100 mm at an angle of 30 degree. I will update the angle later stage. From this end point, draw 60 mm. Suppose in your computer, if you're not getting these entries here itself, means not an issue, go for settings option, click on, go to sketch option, come to the systems option, select sketch here. You can see enable on-screen numeric input on entity creation. Create dimensions only when value is entered. Select these two, you are getting the option what I am getting now. Okay, make use of smart dimension, update this angle as 30 degrees. Now make use of copy entities, select this line, select the starting point to copy from, this as a starting point, place it at this end point. You can observe the 100 mm is now copied. Follow the same method to copy 60 mm, else make use of line option to join the two endpoints. Now we have got the base portion of the rectangular slab. Make use of line command to give a height 20 mm. Now reduce the thickness of the line to 0.18 mm thickness. Select line command, draw a line from midpoint to the opposite midpoint. Again follow the same method here. Draw a line from midpoint to the opposite midpoint. Thereby we are getting the midpoint. So from the midpoint of the base rectangle, give a rise of 20 mm. The thickness is 20 mm. Update the value to 20 mm. Now make use of copy entities. Select the complete sketch. You can see all the lines are selected. But for us, press Ctrl. This is not required. This dimension is not required. These dimensions are not required. You can just select this one. That will be unselected over there. Even this line is not required, this dimension is not required, this dimension is not required. What I wanted is only the 4 lines. Even this line is not required, this is also not required. So keeping these 5 lines, one more line extra is selected. I think this line is selected, not required. Take any convenient point, this point as the center. You can see only the rectangle is copied now. Place it on this end point. Now make use of line command with a solid thickness, that is 0.5 mm thickness. Connect the endpoints. In other words, connect to the surface. So this is the isometric projection of a rectangular slab 100 mm into 60 mm and thickness 20 mm. Exactly on the top of this one, a rectangular pyramid has to be drawn. Do the second solid towards the side of the paper. Now make use of line command by selecting 0.5 mm thickness. Draw the 40 mm into 25 mm rectangle. As I mentioned earlier, first dimension should be towards your right hand side. Update the value as 40 mm. Towards the left hand side, the dimension should be 25 mm. But the important thing here is it should be at an angle of 30 degrees. Follow the same procedure what we have done for a rectangle. Make use of copy command. Select this line. Select the starting point to copy from. Take this point, place it at the end point. Now make use of line command to join the 2 points. Thereby we are getting a rectangle 40 mm cross 25 mm. Now make use of line command. Obtain the midpoint of the line as usual. Select minimum thickness. Make use of line command. Draw a line from midpoint to the opposite midpoint. Similarly, one more midline. Clearly mention from the midline the height is to a distance of 50 mm as per the given data. The height is 50 mm. Draw a vertical line to a height of 50 mm. Select 0.5 mm thickness. This as the apex point, vertex point. Draw a line to the ends of the rectangle. Now make use of move command. Select the whole thing. This midpoint, starting point is this midpoint. This midpoint should be placed on the end of this 20 mm height. This would be the solution. But don't you think this looks too odd as of now? Yes, rectification has to be done. Do not show any linear dimensions, remove it. The midlines are not required, remove it. The next is the rectification. The rectification meaning here is the invisible lines has to be removed. So don't you think this is the invisible that forms the rear end? Yes, remove it. This is also rear end, remove it. This forms the backside portion of the solid, not required, remove it. Same concept, these three lines are invisible. Make use of trim entities here. These two line is invisible. These two part of the line is invisible for the reason pyramid is in front of it. This is the final solution. But what does the question says? Draw the isometric projection of the combination. What we have drawn is as per the actual scale. Now let us convert the actual scale to isometric scale. Make use of option called scale entities. Select the whole sketch. Scale about, click on scale about, take any convenient point to scale about, give the value as 0.816, that is the isometric scale conversion factor. In your case, the copy command may be switched on. Switch off the copy command. Do not select the copy command. Press right mark here. Click OK. Now you can see it is converted to isometric projection. What is the proof that it is converted? Do you remember this was drawn at a length of 100 mm. Now it is reduced to 81.60. Do not show any linear dimension. Do not name any corners of the solid. Only the angular dimensions can be shown. This is the final solution. The manual drawing of this solution is drawn in the isometric scale and is uploaded on the YouTube channel. The link is provided to you in the description box as a reference. Hope you enjoy this video. If yes, give this video a thumbs up and request you to share with your friends. Thank you. I will talk to you in the comments. Have a nice time. Bye-bye.